when rebranding fails?
Some say rebranding as a content creator, artist, or creative anything is a make or break in a lot of people's careers. You can have good creator rebrands, like Speed going from a kid yelling slurs in his mom's basement at 3 a.m. and doing voodoo rituals, or
You see, if Speed did the same thing like rebranding, people will hate him, I know. But like, bro, shout out to Speed though, like he's goated though, you know what I'm saying? Like all the African tour, bro, he went through. I don't know if he went to all continent though, but like
whatever you call this. Genuinely, we gotta ask, what the fuck was wrong with Speed in 2021? To now becoming one of the biggest live streamers in the world and breaking generations of propaganda from the media. But then you also have creators on the opposite side of rebranding, like Sneeko. Turning from a person who used to be labeled one of the most creative YouTubers on this platform for his unique style of videos, to now having to hang out with the sinister six of streaming and appealing to racists because that's how much his audience has got diluted. Either have a sand machine grounding your ball sack for 5 minutes, or have your sister in a room with these guys for 5 minutes. Me personally, I'm sorry for my offspring, but y'all can no longer be born. Sometimes these rebrands come naturally though, and I think those are always the best types. Just like how I mentioned Speed earlier, most of his rebranding came from him maturing from being a teenager that grew up on the internet and watching edgy creators, then actually went out in the real world and saw real people. There's a reason why the most edgiest creators on any platform,
I feel like Speed rebrand, but like he has the same energy though, right? Even with Cenat, you know, he's streaming during the past few years, he streamed, right? As he like cut his hair and all, which of course he achieved something. I'm not saying bad about him, but it's like as he cut his hair and then he's like doing clothing stuff and he's, you know, starting to read, which of course is really good. People see that as like it's not the same energy anymore, you know?
Their audience is teenagers because that's when you're the most on the internet and have
I don't know why people be hating though.
There's also rebrands that are straight up a hard launch and the person is saying this is exactly how they're going to be moving like, which is usually more dangerous because you're telling the entire audience you built up that you're no longer that person they watched. And the newest rebrand we have from a big creator is none other than Cenat. I don't think we've had a hard launch rebrand from somebody as big as Cenat in a while. Not too long ago was yelling yacht at women getting up on his stream.
Yeah, you see, everybody will remember Kai like this. Changing yourself to be a better person is not bad though. I don't know why people are hating.
And so
I'm sorry, let me lock him out real quick.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? All right, bet, go ahead.
The thought of an historian in the year 2900 going back to this time and studying these type of clips always crosses my mind. And now Kai's brand new look is him launching a fashion brand and trying to become a designer himself, while also self-helping himself by trying to fix his reading struggles and working out. Off the wording itself, it doesn't sound bad at all. There's been two reactions to this. One being people who just hate to hate and basically hate on anything Kai does. If Kai does something like save a cat from a tree, they're in the comments saying some like he's worse than Hitler.
Yo, come on, are you serious? He's worse than Hitler if you pick a cat. People are so dramatic.
People who genuinely just find his rebrand corny and don't like it. And if you see my videos, I've defended Kai from random who just hate to hate on the internet or try to find a random problem. But I've also been critical of Kai, and this rebrand was
executed terribly.
This all started back when he ended his subathon at the end of September in 2025. He hit 1 million subs, had a million viewers at the end. He had every celebrity in the book on it. LeBron James shaved his head on stream. We could have just left the last part. All we needed to see was the king on stream. And after his stream ended, he decided to take a long hiatus to spend it with his girlfriend vacationing around the world seeing—
Oh, I heard about the girlfriend. Yo, I don't watch these like streamers like problems, even though everybody has problems. I heard that somebody says all of this reading and branding stuff because of his girlfriend, right? Like, bro, I don't know nothing, bro. I'm not one of those people like if I hear it and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's true. No, I'll be silenced, and then if I care about it, I'm gonna just research. Don't let your ignorance fool you. They say he does all of this just because of his girlfriend, bro. I don't think so.
Kinda awkward knowing that now, considering they just went through a pretty public breakup and she's dissing all of his friends and people around him. On this vacation, he was probably trying to think of how he would even come back and be able to top what he just did. Like, if I was in Kai's position, I'ma be honest, I wouldn't know what the f to do. I broke a record that probably won't be beat in our lifetime and had LeBron James on at the same time. I gotta end off everything with that. Which is why he announced in a video on January 13th that he's officially quitting streaming. And it turns out that was actually a big shocker. The whole video was an announcement for his fashion brand and showing his journey on making his clothes.
Yeah, I clicked the video. He fooled. But like, yeah, I see the video is about like him doing his brand and talking to his mom. I'm not gonna lie, the end scene was wholesome. You know, when the mom was picking Cenat up, even though that was embarrassing for him.
announcing he's been secretly posting videos on another channel that will document his journey. This was probably the worst thing he did in his rebrand and is the thing people are making fun of the most. In the reading videos, one weird thing he does is flex the phone timer after his reading time is supposed to end to show people that he's become a reading god above the average human brain input and out.
Okay, look, no hate on Cenat though, shout out to him. In these videos that I see on TikTok, Cenat usually like he reads fast, right? And then at the end of the timer that he set, he shows his phone. I don't know why he does that. I don't know. Is he trying to like read fast, or is he trying to like understand it in amount of times? Like that's what I'm trying to, I don't know, like I'm not trying to hate.
Location, creating, and implementation intention is a
yeah,
strategy
you see,
you can use.
I don't know if he's doing this
You can use
to improve
speed
time of reading or understanding. I don't know.
Formula is I will behavior and time and location. Habit stacking is a strategy you can use. Ability of ending the emotional pain, which can open the door for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 30 minutes.
Implementation intention is a strategy that you can use.
Stop it, bro. Stop, bro. Like, what do you? That's too much meme, bro. Come on, too much.
That you can use if you already want a 40 if you want.
Like, alright, man, we get it. You now have reached the same reading comprehension as Shakespeare. If he didn't put this timer bit into the reading videos, it wouldn't have received even close to the amount of hate it's getting. In the comments of all the vids, people are basically clowning him, saying he's trying too hard to be performative with it, and also are saying he's reading.
I don't know what he's trying to do though. Is he trying to improve his speed of reading, like not to stutter, or is he trying to understand it? Either way though, you know, he's improving, I guess.
But not actually comprehending what it's saying. Something that could have made it better is if he showed some notes that he was writing down while reading the books to show that he was actually retaining the information and keeping what the books actually say in his head. Unironically, middle school teachers got one up on that. They was right on that because you do not retain shit after reading a book for the first time. But that timer thing was gonna cook him either way. He's got to put that one in the closet. Overall, it is good he's actually taking initiative to improve himself though. And there's clips too where he doesn't understand a word, so he searches up what it means on camera. Where people are clowning him for not knowing a word's meaning, which I find so weird. People will always say try to improve.
People like us, such as me, Cenat, Tom, and FG over here. Okay, look, we have education, okay, but at the same time, bro, we don't all know everything. Okay, if you don't know what a word means, you can search it up. Okay, that makes you a human being. If you're the type of person who's like, oh, I know everything, then that means you're freaking arrogant. Like, bro, go search it up if you don't know. If you know, then congratulations to you, you know.
Yourself by reading books or going to the gym or learning whatever habit. And when you showcase yourself trying to improve yourself, they just clown you. In 2026, a can't even be curious about something without getting the sped allegations. Meanwhile, those same people are fat.
Yo, let's say in another universe, right? I know you're gonna sound corny for. Let's say in another universe, right? There's a human being, right? Who knows every single thing like a robot. They don't have to research. That world is gonna be the most boring world in the whole galaxy. Like, bro, it is boring if everybody knows everything. Yes, it is very important to learn. That's the thing we should have.
Crowds on the internet that do nothing but comment on people's all day. And we kind of do need more people
this video.
At least in America, because the amount of people's reading
but we need more people of reading.
Has gone down is atrocious. I know this as a creator because I'll say something, a person won't even finish the video or just pause on that part, then go in the comment section writing a whole paragraph explaining why they hate me and how my take is wrong. Half the population reads at a 6th grade level.
Like, bro, how about you go read a book? Okay, reading book is good for you, bro. It increases your knowledge, bro. Worrying about people and commenting their videos, you crazy?
Gotta start doing reading clubs again. I'm glad to be in the group of Gen Z kids that got out school right when AI was about to hit. Because if I was in school right now, I'll let y'all know, I would be a couple of octaves dumber than I already am. Then there's the fashion pivot. On that same channel, he's posting videos of him learning how to make clothes for his fashion brand, which doesn't have as much hate as the reading, but it's more of the way he presents it, I would say. His fashion brand is called Vivette, and one way he's advertising it is with his own journal. The journal having designs and sketches of what he wants, and it's talking about this journal.
This name Vivette kind of sound cool though. Is this his new brand name? Why do every brand name clothes has the letter V? I don't know, man.
And flexing it, you would think he's writing some new verses for the Bible. Even on the Vivette website, the only way you can see the journal is if you sign up and join the waitlist. So it's clear the journal is the main marketing tactic he has for his whole fashion brand, which isn't an uncommon thing. Every fashion designer has their own type of documentation of the process of making a product. Kanye is somebody who did this a lot and showed off his sketches.
bro,
It's
not
confusing on Kai's vision for it because in different videos he's saying so many things about what it's supposed to be. And he's changing the camera quality on the videos to make it look more like a documentary, which is now being called the performative quality. The funniest one has gotta be him recording himself writing in his journal on a 3DS, which got deleted.
Oh, is it because the quality? Recording of my 3. Oh my god.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like the track, right? And then everybody's on it, and then
Or they make fun of him because he doesn't have the right camera. Like you could buy any high quality camera in his celeb. I don't know, man.
you achieve a lot or you do good. You start to succeed. You start to exceed it. Like the way, like I'm a little dark and shit. Like shit dark for me. But as soon as I hold this journal up, it's a lot like more focused on it.
That journal better have the cure to cancer the way he's showing it. Crazy thing is, even if the journal does have good designs and people want to buy it, the videos have cooked anything associated to it. People will just look back at the videos and start dying laughing. There was absolutely zero need to record this video on a 3DS. I feel like even he looked back at this and said, alright, I'm doing too much. While people were memeing the whole thing, it also opened the floodgates of old clips showing Kai trying to fit in.
Maybe he was trying to do like a new style, like you know how in the 90s people they film, or early in the 2000s, early 2000s, you know, people they film like on their old cameras, which of course that's the latest quality. Maybe he's trying to do styles like that. I don't know.
With certain things where you can't put it any other way. He's just saying some to be performative for the camera.
Yo, if you could describe your outfit with a song, what would it be?
Viva La Vida by Cosplay.
Yo, when you're a celebrity, bro, you will be known for whatever you did, bro. And when you rebrand, when you're trying to like go somewhere, okay, and then you're trying to change your life, people will always clown you, bro. Like, bro, imagine me, bro, I'm big and I'm trying to move on somewhere. I know people are gonna make fun of me, bro, if I did something like, I don't know, or maybe they're gonna make fun of me. Either way, bro, regardless. Like, bro, the internet is always hating, bro. Nobody can hate on me. Nobody can hate on me, bro. Instead of making fun of Kai Cenat, bro, how about you go improve your life? How about you go read your book? Read at least one page, okay? Not everyone is perfect. If you're making fun of Kai Cenat for searching a vocabulary that he doesn't know, I assume you know everything, right? Like, bro, spell engineering, bro. Can you spell engineering? Hell no, you cannot spell. Okay, let me spell it for you. ENGINEERING, bro. Don't play with me. That's how you spell it, bro. For you to be watching this, please subscribe, okay? I really appreciate it. Thank you.